Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, currently 2:45 in the afternoon. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. Whoa, what's up with the late start? Well, we had a company picnic on my W2. It was great, fun time, good food. So I did that from like 11 to 2. And then I'm like, you know what? We can go to Tyson's, because I can dash anytime. So here we are. Schedule myself from 2:30 till about 8. We're not going to go for a long time today. I got some plans with some friends later today. But we timed it perfectly. So right now we're actually chilling outside of Macy's, waiting for the Macy's drop. Hopefully we get lucky and we get some from them like we did yesterday. Now I don't want to go to DC. If you guys don't know, I got a ticket a long time ago. Well, not a long time, like 3 months ago, from DC when I was doing one of these orders. And after that, I'm like, I'm not going to go to DC. Plus, they're having, I mean, it's not in effect yet, but I think October 1st in DC, you can no longer make a right turn when the light's red. What kind of silly law is that? Makes no sense. But so far, we haven't gotten any orders yet. We're just waiting. It's 2:45. Yesterday, I got the order from Macy's at 2:47, according to my screenshot. So, only 2 more minutes. But yeah, here we are. So I don't know how much we can make today from, 2:45 until 8. I'm going to go with 150. We can make 150. I'd be pretty happy with that. What do you guys think? Hopefully you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. It was nuts. It was a crazy day. Somehow, somewhere, we still made the goal. So that was pretty crazy. Today, the weather's gorgeous. 66 degrees. Got the sunroof open. I've actually never used it, I don't think. But yeah, it's like perfect football weather. Not too cold, not hot, which is basically what I like. So anyways, we're going to keep waiting, and then we'll see you guys on our first order. Okay, guys, we're here in Macy's. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It's really windy out here. But we have our first order here. Well, it's actually lots of orders from Macy's. It's paying, hold on a second here. I don't know what's going on here. It's paying $77.50, basically 40 miles. But we'll see what we can do about those miles. Might have to tweak this a little bit. But hey, not a bad way to start the day. $77.50. Let's go. Okay, guys, we're back in the Dash Mobile. Took a solid 20 minutes to get his order picked up here from Macy's. Mainly because, well, for one, the lady ahead of me. Question of the day, before I say that. Question of the day. Would you consider a trash can to be furniture? Yay or nay? Well, according to Macy's, it is furniture. I don't think I would consider a trash can to be furniture. I feel like it's more of an appliance, if that makes any sense. But she was trying to return it, and they were like, oh, you have to go to furniture and return it there. It's technically furniture. And she was not having it. I think mainly because it was like a huge box. And they were like, we can't do it. The system won't let us, And eventually she left, and I'm sure she probably went to the 3rd floor and complained. But eventually they got to me. And typically the Macy's employees, they don't do it one at a time. Meaning like, first they ask you, how many orders do you have? I'm like, I got 7 orders. The lady was like, oh, that's a lot. And I was like, yeah. And I thought she was going to say, well, let me get the numbers. Because they got to type them in, and it prints out like a little receipt, right? So most of them, what they do is they wait to get all of them, and they go to the back at once. I mean, just once. And then they come back out with everything. This lady wanted to do it one at a time, so I felt like that was going to take longer. But I wasn't going to argue with her. I was like, okay, it is what it is, no big deal. But yeah, it took a while. But now we're back on the road. Now, realistically speaking, I think this is going to take us maybe 2.5 hours, maybe almost 3. I'm really not sure. It's all going to depend on some of the traffic. Luckily, we're going away from traffic, which is awesome. And we're actually going to go like on a straight line. And then we're going to go back up Sterling and then end in Reston. I kind of want to come back to Tyson's for dinner, to be honest. But I'm not sure. It's just going to depend. Like, if I'm already in Reston by 6 or 5:45, I'm just going to stay there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But we're definitely going to tweak the order. I mean, so far I haven't had to. The first order is basically the one that I would have delivered first anyways. The closest one. And then we'll see. Because sometimes the order they want you to do is all wacky and it makes no sense. And it'll have you driving more miles than you need to. So anyways, we'll see you guys after the first drop off. All right, guys, we got the first order dropped off. I don't know if the customers have the ability to track us or anything, but she was waiting for me. She was like sitting down on her little deck area, or maybe she was just there enjoying, I don't know, the sun or something. I don't know. But even though I handed her the order, when I started to walk away, I realized there is no hand it to me option. So I have to go back real quick. Hey, can I take a photo of it real quick? The app is making me. She's like, oh yeah, no problem. So I took the photo. Then they wanted me to go up to Reston, only 9 minutes away. Which, you're like, okay, that's great. Except when I looked at the order that I wanted to do next, it was the last one, because it's the furthest one, all the way like near South Riding, which is like 31 minutes away. And that's the one we're doing right now. The one that's 31 minutes away, because I don't want to end there. You know what I mean? I'd rather end in Reston and, you know, be near stores and stuff than in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, hopefully some of that made sense. But now we have a solid 30-minute drive here to the next drop off. Let's go. Okay guys, we got the second order dropped off. I'm in the middle of absolutely nowhere. I had no signal yet. Somehow the picture uploaded. I was so happy, because last time I had this issue, I had to contact support so they could like manually say that I delivered the order. It's a pain in the butt, because it's a screen that it doesn't give you the option to choose a photo from your gallery. You got to take a photo there. Honestly, if it didn't work, I was gonna take a photo of the package with my other phone and then take this picture, you know, and take a picture of a picture. But luckily we didn't have to do that, because man, that was a pain in the butt for sure. Now we're 12 minutes away from the next order, 4.9 miles. We're currently sitting at $20 right now, $20. This next one is paying $12.50. Again, I'm not really sure how the pay works. I know some people tip, some people don't tip, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, I wish they would tell you more info, because on the payouts, it's very like it's very generic. It'll just say like pay or whatever. Like, it doesn't say. I wish it was more like Up style, like the miles, you know, things like that. But you know, we know DoorDash is not gonna change. I mean, I don't want to say anything about the app, because I feel like the app barely works as it is. You know what I mean? But hey, doing these orders are, I don't know if there's a program for this. I don't remember ever being part of a program for like retail delivery. I don't remember. I don't want to say yay or nay to that, because I don't remember. I want to say I got an email like a long time ago maybe, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know if there's a program for this, but I think they call it drive retail. I don't know. Right now I'm just saying random stuff. So take the last 30 seconds of whatever I said and delete it from your mind, because it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, we're 11 minutes away, 4.3 miles. Let's go. Okay guys, I probably should have waited till the fire truck left before starting recording, but it just left the firehouse and whatnot. Okay, so we got our third order dropped off, right? Was it a third or second? Third. Yeah, third. My bad. My brain is fried. Third order dropped off. Now we have a 12-minute drive here for the next one, and we're basically doing it backwards. So after doing the first order in the order DoorDash wanted me to do, we went to the back, and now we're just going backwards, and it's gonna work out great. So right now it's 4:28, and I'm trying to get as far away as possible from where I'm currently at right now, because of the traffic. There's a lot of traffic in this area, which is why I didn't want to end up here. Because then if I wanted to go back to Reston or Tyson's, it would be not impossible, just highly unlikely, you know? Anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, hopefully you can see me okay. I know there's a glare. Just, you know, bear with me. But anyways, so I'm getting a phone call from this 850 number, which is like a Florida area. I could have looked it up. And they kept calling, and I'm like, that's weird. You know, usually spam, once you, like, ignore it, they kind of just leave you alone for a little bit. And so I did the Google Assist thing, and I put in there, like, you know, who are you calling? And it's like, oh, my name is this and that. I have a delivery from Macy's. I'm just calling to see where you're at. I'm like, okay. So I connected. So we talked or whatever. And she's like, yeah, my delivery was supposed to be here at noon. Noon? I was like, whoa. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Then she's like, yeah, then it got updated to like 4:30, and it's 4:30 right now. So I'm just calling to see where you're at. And I'm like, oh, in my mind, I'm like, oh, shoot, maybe because I switched out my order, that this lady's going to be pissed, you know? But then she gave me her name, and I actually looked it up, and it said she's actually my next order. Not the one that I'm currently doing, but the one right after that. And I guess she got a gift for her husband. I meant to send it to their house, but put the work address instead. So she's literally waiting in the parking lot or something like that. I don't know. So basically, once I'm close to her, I'm going to give her a call. I'm going to meet in the parking lot, and I'm gonna give her the order basically. So hopefully that all works out. I'm 3 minutes away from this order right now, and then the one that she's talking about, it's maybe 5 minutes from here. So yeah. Anyways, just wanted to update you guys. That was kind of funny, but I've never seen them even do a Macy's drop that early, or maybe I've just missed it. I've never seen a Macy's drop other than the ones they normally do at like 2 o'clock, maybe 2:45, or maybe they have like a super early drop that I don't know about. Maybe I gotta look into that somehow. anyways, let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so we got the order dropped off, or both of them. The one that I was like 3 minutes away when we last spoke, and then I just got the order dropped off, met the lady in the parking lot. So I guess what, I don't know why she felt the need to explain it to me, but what happened was she put her work address, so then the gift for her husband doesn't get sent to their house, and then he has a chance of, you know, opening it or whatever, or seeing it first. But for some reason, their original delivery time was noon, and then it got pushed to 4:30. It's 5 o'clock right now. So my delivery by time was actually 4:55. I was actually on time. I was actually early, you know? So she's like, she was literally parked in front of the building where her car, I mean, she told me what kind of car she had. There was no way I was gonna miss her, you know, because of the car she had and the fact that the parking lot was empty. I just felt bad because she told me she has a, you know, she told me she lives in Stafford, and Stafford is like probably like 45 minutes away from here, and then you got to add the fact that it's 5 o'clock with traffic. Yeah, so anyways, we're pulling up already to our next drop off, and then after this we just have one more left. We got basically one more after this, and they've all been paying like $12.50, which is such a random amount, but I've seen them higher in the past. I've seen them as $19.25, $16. Again, I don't know how they come up with the pay for it, to be honest. So anyways, we're already pulling up here to our next drop off. I think after this we got one more left, and then we'll see where we're going to end up. We're going to finish around 5:30, which is actually a lot earlier. Well, not a lot earlier, but definitely earlier than what I thought it was going to be, for sure. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off, and this lady scared the living crap out of me. Okay, so she was in her car, and she has darker tint than I do. I got 5%. She must have like 2% or something, because literally I did not see her at all. I was walking to her door, she opens the door, hey, that's for me, and I was like, ah. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh, it's okay, I just didn't see you, because, you know, who waits in their car? That's kind of weird. Because then when I left, she just put the package by her door. She didn't go inside, didn't take it with her. I don't know. So now we are 9 minutes away here from the last order, and it's 5 o'clock, so we're going to be there around 5:15 actually. So we're going to finish a lot earlier than what I thought. And then this is leaving me like right in the middle of Reston, so we are probably just going to stay here. I don't see a point in driving another 25 minutes to Tyson's. But yeah, it just kind of worked out that way. So, hey, it is what it is. Let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, we got the order dropped off, and that one was paying, I think, the lowest amount out of all the orders. I think I ended up paying $7.50, if I'm not mistaken. And now we're back on. We're dashing. We're in Reston. I think it took us 2.5 hours to do all the orders, which I think is great, to be honest. So now we got $77.50 in the books. Again, the goal is $150 by 8 o'clock. Basically a little less than 3 hours. Can we get it done? I sure hope so, but you never know. Anyways, making our way towards the town center. We shall see you guys on the next one. Okay, guys, after a little bit of waiting, we picked up our order here from Sweet Green. You know, the food's always ready there. 7:25, 2.7 miles, I think. We're only 10 minutes away here, and this will put us in the mid 80s. So, you know, baby stepping into $100. Again, we're going till 8 p.m. Let's go. All right, guys, we got the order dropped off, and to my surprise, it went up to $13.25. So shout out to Sweet Green, another nice customers that always tip. I just wish I could get like a batch of like Sweet Green orders. You know what I mean? Because the food's always ready. So I don't know how their system is so much better than everybody else's system. You know, like I never wait there. So is their dispatch different, or do they wait till the food's ready to send it in? I don't know. But now we're sitting at 90.75 here for the entire day. It's 5:40, so we still got some time, and we got, you know, plenty of work left. It's not like it's you know, a layup or anything. We still definitely gotta work for it. So we'll see you guys on the next order. Okay, guys, we were heading back here to the town center when we got this order right here from One Amiga B. I saw it. I'm like, this is a banger. This is a banger. 825, 4.8 miles. So, you know, a little bit risque with the miles here, but now I looked at the items. Okay, now the second one I can't even pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try and say that. But the first one is a filet mignon, which we know is, you know, expensive. The second thing, I'm sure it's expensive. I feel like if you can't pronounce something, it's gotta be expensive. You know what I mean? So anyways, we jumped on it, and then once I accepted, I could see the subtotal over $115 worth of food. So I think we should get more than 825. I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty confident we will. So I think after this, we're gonna be over $100 worth of food. $100 for the threshold. The real question is the food gonna be ready? That's the real question. We're only 2 minutes away. The pickup time is 5:56, and it's 5:47 right now. So I'm gonna be there a little bit early, but hey, you never know, it could be ready. So Hopefully it is, and we'll see you guys back on the road. All right, guys, we got the food picked up. The food was ready. Now we have a 7-minute drive. We're gonna be there by 6. I'm telling you, it's gotta be a banger. It's gotta be. Hopefully. Anyways, see you guys soon. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off from One Amiga B, and it was a banger. Let's go. Now we're sitting at $114 for the entire dash. We just need 36 more to go, and I think we just got a big chunk of it because I took this order here from Total Wine, $19.50 for the payout. I think it was going like 7 miles, maybe 6 items. Now the main reason why I took this is because I know that I can find these items in 5 minutes or less, no big deal. And then it's just me and the road, and there's no traffic going that way. So I think we could be back here by like 6:35, 6:40, the latest. Now it is over $100 worth of wine and stuff, but I don't remember as of late if these orders move. Back in the day, in the different type of Total Wine orders, you could get hidden tips, like not the shop and pay ones, where you would literally go and pick up the order. You could look at the invoice and see if it had a tip or not, you know. So back then you could be like, oh, this is a tip, cool, man, I'm taking this, you know. But if you saw and the tip was garbage, you could be like, I'm unassigning, you know, before you even got that far. But I don't know. I think I want to say there are hidden tips in shop on delivery orders. I feel like I've gotten some, but I can't remember. Or maybe it was a stack, and the stack that was not the shop on delivery had a hidden tip. I don't remember. But I wouldn't mind if we get more than $19.50, but I'm not expecting more than $19.50. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully we can check out fast, because the checkout lines take longer sometimes than the actual shopping, at least for me, you know. So anyways, let me get this picked up, and then we'll see you guys back in the Dashmobile. Alrighty, guys, we're at Total Wine. As you can see, we're gonna start our shopping experience. 14 minutes. No way this takes me 14 minutes. Let's see how long this takes. Definitely not 14 minutes. Hey guys, we just finished right here. 5 minutes, not 14. Could have done it faster, to be honest, but there was a lot of people here. Okay, guys, so as you saw, it took us about 5 minutes to shop for the wine, and the checkout process was not smooth. They had a new guy training, literally said like in training, his little name tag, and he had never done a DoorDash order. So yeah, we basically did it together. I basically helped him, literally, because the person that was supposed to be teaching him had to help someone else. So in the end, it just took an extra 2 or 3 minutes. Could have been worse, no big deal. We got the order dropped off, by the way, and it's the first time in a while that I've seen a shop and delivery order have a higher tip than a base pay. The order stayed at $19.50, you know. So right now we are currently sitting at, let me see here, I think I have it on my phone, $133 with 50 cents. Now, the next order that I took, I normally would decline because of where it's dropping me off. But today, it actually works out in my favor. Because once I'm done with this order, or once I'm, you know, done with this, I'm going to go to our friend's house. So I don't think we're going to hit 150 unless there's a hidden tip on this. But, you know, worst case scenario, what's up with this? Hold on. Worst case scenario, we are going to finish that like 146, 147. But if it has a hidden tip, it could be 150, you know. I'm just more worried about the food being ready, to be honest, because I've never had the best of experiences at Indian restaurants. It just doesn't happen, you know. So I'm hoping that the food's ready. Pickup time is 7:13. It's 7:05. So I'm still gonna be there a little bit early. So hopefully it all works out, and we'll see you guys back on the road. Guys, we are back in the Dashmobile. The food was not ready. We waited like 15 minutes, but only 5 of those minutes were past the pickup time. I was just there so early, so I think that's what really happened. And 5 minutes past the pickup time for this Indian restaurant is not bad. It's not bad at all. So now we're back in the Dashmobile. We got a 14-minute drive. We're 7.3 miles before we go ahead and call it a day. We're gonna finish around 7:30, so we're gonna finish about 30 minutes short of what I had committed to, you know, to doing today. But hopefully we'll finish over 150. I mean, if we don't, it is what it is. Overall, a great day, cannot complain. Hopefully it's more. We'll see you guys at the drop-off. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off, and do you think it moved from 1325? Let me just recap the day real quick, because, you know, the day wasn't that long to begin with. But basically, we started at 2:45 in Tyson's. Had a late start today. We had a lunch picnic at work, whatever you want to call it. So it was like a team bonding thing. Great free food. It was awesome. And then I was like, you know what? Let's go make some money. From 2:45 until 8, can we make $150? That was the goal. I would say it's slightly ambitious, you know, 2:45 until 8. Luckily, though, Macy's came through clutch with a $77.50 order. No issues. We did rearrange the order, but hey, it is what it is, because, you know, we got to make sure that it works for us. Because if I would have kept it the same,
I would have ended in like South Riding in the middle of nowhere, three zones away. I would have honestly just dashed there to be honest, because I wouldn't waste like 25-30 minutes going back to Reston or even longer to Tyson's. I would just dash there and just make the best of it, you know. But if I could avoid that, you know, why not do that instead? So that's what we did. Anyways, the order did not pay more. It stayed at $13.25, and it had $1 peak pay. I did not even realize there was $1 peak pay going on in my zone. So the order was actually worse than what it was shown as, you know. Again, I only took the order because it made sense to me, because I was already going in that direction. That's the only reason why I took this order. Man, this line's taking forever. I've been here for a solid, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes before I even started recording this. But yeah, so we're gonna finish the dash at $146 with 75 cents. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We weren't even online for 5 hours, 4 hours and 54 minutes, completing 11 orders, only declining 23. We were active for 4 hours and 14 minutes. So we were basically active the entire time we were working, you know? So overall, a great day. Thank you guys for coming along on today's dash. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. Peace.